All right, so we got the Pirates, a ball club that obviously has had its rough patches. We saw some glimpses in the early 2010s of a fantastic fan base and a fantastic run that they had, even if they didn't go as far as they were wanting to go. Still a team that has high hopes of going back to where they once were, and obviously it's that World Series contention kind of team. Um, it is a building process. I definitely believe this is a team that is a process of trying to retool their lineup, retool their pitching, and get younger. And I definitely think that they do have some upsides to them. And clearly, I mean, they are starving for something. For the Pirates, their last World Series in 1979, so it's been a long time. Last year's record was 76 and 86. Again, not really bad for a team that's been not great, right? 76 wins not is really going to the right direction. It's projecting them in a better direction than some of these other ball clubs. Um, they were able to acquire some guys, and that's Yasmani Grandal as a catcher. He's an automatic starter for him. First baseman Roddy Tejas, he's an automatic starter for him. Getting guys like a Martin Perez, that's an automatic starter for him at starting pitching. Relief pitching, Aroldis Chapman, that's an automatic starter for them. And Michael Taylor, who's going to be depth for this team. I definitely believe they have a good, solid foundation of who they're trying to get into this program and try to be, the future of some franchises here. Um, Even if they are a little bit on the aging side. Um, I mean, last year was horrendous, 28th in home runs. They couldn't hit the ball out of the park. And I mean, that is a ballpark that really doesn't have many home runs, though. 24th in hits, 24th in batting average. So their offense is kind of where they made these moves of Tejas and Grandal. You look at the pitching, 22nd ERA, 21st in strikeouts. So, yeah, they need to develop that for sure. Seventh in saves, it's not bad, pretty good. They were 22nd in home runs allowed, not bad. Again, they don't allow many home runs in that park. They were 12th in errors committed, and they were 21st in fielding percentage. It's a team that needs to be better on defense. It needs to be better at every side of the ball. So, overall, you look at their rotation. They have a youngster and 23-year-old Quinn Priester, 3-3, 7.74 ERA with a 36 Ks. Horrendous ERA, I understand. He is young. He is still young. He's still developing into a ball player. I think he could be a bright future for him. Hopefully an ace like they had when they had Garrett Cole. 32-year-old Martin Perez, 10-4, 4.45 ERA with 93 Ks. Again, a veteran guy. They can definitely lean on him. 32-year-old Marco Gonzalez, 4-1, 5.22 ERA with 34 Ks. I apologize. Again, not bad. Definitely think they can use him. 27-year-old Mitch Keller, who I thought was their best pitcher, 13-9, 4.21 ERA with 210 strikeouts. That is a guy that I think they will definitely love to have on their lineup. As well as 25-year-old Luis Ortiz. He was 5-5 with a 4.78 ERA and 59 Ks. I really do believe in him. I think he can be really good. Again, it's a lineup that's a mixture of veteran leadership with some young guys, and they're just trying to figure it out. So it's still better than nothing, man. They're trying. So it's all part of that process there. For the bullpen, 29-year-old or 25-year-old Carmen um, Maladzinski, 36 innings pitched. He had a 2.25 ERA with 34 Ks. 36-year-old Aroldis Chapman, he had um, a 29 innings pitched with a 3.09 ERA and 103 Ks. I think that's a great addition for him. 26-year-old Jose Hernandez, he had a 50.2 innings pitched with a 4.97 ERA and 62 Ks. 28-year-old Colin Holderman, 56 innings pitched, 3.86 ERA and 58 Ks. And 29-year-old Ryan Baruki, 40.1 innings pitched, 2.45 ERA and 33 Ks. I think their bullpen is definitely also starting to hopefully form is what they're expecting. They are young, like I said, they're trying to develop, they're trying to get these guys going. All part of the process again. They got a great closer though, and 29-year-old David Bednar though, with 67.1 innings pitched. He had a 2 ERA with 39 for 42 saves and 80 Ks. Honestly, fantastic thing. That's why they were top 10 in saves. That guy right there. Overall, you look at the lineup starters. Grandal's going to start as a catcher, 35 years old, 234 average, 8 home runs, 33 RBIs with a 99.5 fielding percentage. That's fantastic. First baseman, 29-year-old Rowdy Tellez, 215 average, 13 home runs, 47 RBIs, and a 99.6 fielding percentage. Fantastic. Second baseman is going to be Bay, a young guy, 24 years old, 231 average, 2 home runs, 32 RBIs, and a 96.4 fielding percentage. Shortstop, 25-year-old O'Neill Cruz. He was injured a lot of the year. I think he is a stud. I think he's a superstar in the making. He had a 250 average, 1 home run, 4 RBIs, and a 96.8 fielding percentage. Key Brian Hayes, third base, 27 years old. I think he's really good. 271 average, 15 home runs, 61 RBIs, and a 98.4 fielding percentage. Left field, one of those young superstars there in the league, 29-year-old Brian Reynolds. 263 average, 24 home runs, 84 RBIs, and a 99.5 fielding percentage. 25-year-old center fielder Zawinski, 224 average, 26 home runs, 74 RBIs, and a 99.6 fielding percentage. And right fielder Joe, 31 years old, 247 average, 11 home runs, 42 RBIs, and 98.7 fielding percentage. With the DH, the legend coming back to Pittsburgh, Andrew McCutchen. He had a 256 average, 12 home runs, 43 RBIs. I look at this team and I'm like, well, they need more power. Definitely, they need more power. They can use some. They can use a 300 hitter for sure. But overall, I think it's a fantastic thing to get Grandal and Tejas. I think that's a great find to bring him in. I think McCutchen coming in there. He's a veteran. MVP. I mean, yeah, he's got some leadership to him. I think that's great for them, great for the organization. Um, they got guys like Cruz, Hayes, Bay, Reynolds, Zawinski, who I think are studs. That's kind of the core of their team. It's the new gen there. I think they are fantastic. I think they're going to do some great things. I think their numbers will definitely skyrocket with being healthy. And if you think about it, I think it's just retooling. I think Joe's okay. I think he's a good plug-in, but is he a long-term solution? No, I do believe they got to go out there and find a young stud or a good free agent at right field eventually. But it's a team that's trying to do what it can to come back to relevancy in the postseason bracket.